Alright, let's go.
Be admitted into the building without their valid ID. No. Hello.
Still scamming Uncle Sam into paying you to lead a team of supervillains?
Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us, but apparently we've got a ways to go.
Society still hasn't gotten over the whole criminal lunatic bias, huh?
I'd think you folks would be happy to see any friendly faces right now, given what just happened.
If I was an ex-con, I wouldn't be hanging around a bunch of nervous superheroes.
I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here.
When you're done, don't let the door hit you.
Understood. I don't want to cause any trouble. See you around, I guess.
Oh no.
Queenjet repair crew members, please report to the landing.
This could get ugly.
Hey there.
How you feeling? I can't imagine that thing was good for your
I'm
back.
fine, thanks. I can take quite a bit of punishment, but I was glad to have some help show up when it did.
Yeah, going on in the dark? Probably not your smartest move.
I had no idea what I was onto, I admit. Just the way things go sometimes.
That little gun running operation turned out to be something else, huh?
It sure did. I'm glad I wasn't part of that Lutvarian strike a year ago. What a mess that started.
Not like he said, hey, let's start an international incident.
Does he ever? At some point, we need to take responsibility for our own actions. Okay, I have to get going now. See you later.
The president will address the nation at 8 p.m. tonight, reportedly to push for
Man.
related tort reform.
Hello.
Nothing like a river-based firebomb to wake folks up. But no.
Trying to get a read on that. Public opinion is really turning against us. I wouldn't be surprised if the government takes an anti-hero stance of some kind.
You mean outlaw being a hero? Stand there, Steve.
Unknown. There are apparently some serious talks going on in Washington.
With Fury out, who at SHIELD is going to act all gruff and
I
secretive?
think the more critical question is, what's going to happen to the rest of us? We've got a real mess on our hands now.
Use this like a disposable diaper.
Not entirely out of character for him, but an unsanctioned strike on a foreign government? It's beyond what even he's done before. Now, if you don't mind, I have some things to check up on. Hi, Tony.
The new head of SHIELD right here. She isn't even answering my
I have
calls.
a number of friends within the organization. None of them are happy with her appointment, or even understand it, including, apparently, Hill.
Classic move, put her an inexperienced puppet in charge.
Fury may have been underhanded, but at least he always seemed to have the world's best interests at heart. I just don't know where all this is headed. It feels like we're in for some rough sailing.
I'm sure it won't be anything some senseless violence can solve.
Not funny, Tony. I hope things settle down soon.
Alright, let's go.
Maintenance crew.
Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those shields out. Finally, some backup. Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
Apologies, give me 1 second. I'm doing something. Ugh. Okay.
Watch out! I'll burn more than your fingers. What did you expect? It was 2 against 1. It's a mag attack.
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
You don't really need to talk to that guy. He's important to our cause.
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're in. Try to slow down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. We're sick.
Ouch. That hurt. A lot.
Ooh, what a burn.
Damn, what a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in.
Dude, I'm so tired.
Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out. Now!
What's the matter? Can't take the heat?
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
Not much. Done absolutely nothing today besides order groceries, so.
Same here. No, actually, this is the first time I've gone to the game for like 3 hours. For like 16, 17 hours. I've been at work.
Ah, okay.
And then I've been chilling at home, just playing games on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I get to go back in at midnight. They asked me if I could come in at midnight, so I said yes.
Well, why would you say yes?
Because then I get a lunch.
Oh, okay.
Then I get an extra couple hours.
Yeah.
I'll make like 17 an hour. Yeah, so I've been just chilling.
Nice.
The one
Nice.
thing I forgot to do
My
was buy
friends.
some Powerade.
Ooh.
Didn't you just lose a fight? Pretty sure that was you.
What?
No, it's a dialogue that I was reading.
Oh. Oh.
I'm like recording
Well.
a video,
Oh.
but like it's the same one,
Yeah.
so it's like it doesn't really matter to me if we're talking over some dialogue.
Alright. Well, those photos I shared to you about the draft class and how stacked I made it for the Lions, well, the year following that, because I made this franchise be specifically sim franchise, so I
So
simmed
here, do
each game. I got
magic word.
fired at the end of the season,
Mhm.
and I left for the Jets. I played like 1 or 2 seasons with them in New York, and then I relocated them to Buenos Aires to become the Wizards. So, the Jets are no longer the Jets.
Everyone hates you now, I bet.
Well, there's just one less team in New York. Or New Jersey, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like Jets would be a team that could change or relocate, so
Probably
they
not
could
though.
benefit from. Yeah, they've been around for a long time, but I feel they could benefit from change.
Nah. They're one of the biggest media markets ever. Why would they change?
I don't know, but they can focus on Detroit now. I mean, Giants now.
Well, that's the thing. You can't just have one team in New York. It would make sense for them if they were to relocate. Maybe Kansas City.
Why would they relocate? With their recent success.
Well, recent, yeah. But they don't play in a media market. You're not going to hear the New York Knicks relocate.
I wouldn't be shocked if they did.
I would. They're in New York. It's a media market. Like it just wouldn't make sense for. Shoot. Even San Diego relocated. Oakland too, but like because it's Las Vegas. It is the only reason why they relocated in the first place. The thing is, Oakland probably should have never lost their team. Same thing with St. Louis. If anyone deserves a damn team, it's St. Louis. They left for Los Angeles. I think that was wild. Just like Seattle needs a basketball team. Like I still believe that they need to give back Seattle their basketball team. Yeah, Iron Man just took that missile to the face. I apologize. Never mind.
Follow me, heroes, if you dare.
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
We'd appreciate that, sir.
No problem. Now, if I could only get my own action figure like you guys have, hey, that would be something. Well,
Never get tired of Stanley.
trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary.
Jesus. Oof. I don't know if you heard that.
No, I did not.
Good, good, good. That was just my back popping.
Ow.
It was raining really bad. So the one thing about Houston, it rains like no tomorrow. We are like under flash flood warnings for a while.
Wow.
I believe we still are, but I could be wrong.
Fireball special?
The registration act will be passed by your cowardly leaders.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done. Destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of the new
Let me just start and we'll go back.
straight from Stamford,
Okay.
Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Keep us moving, son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as evidence that superheroes are absolutely necessary in today's world.
receive inbound shield contingent.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay. Okay.